This has been a season of releasing
Yeah.
and helping others to grow.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's like, okay, God, do you really want me to be transparent about what's going on in my life right now? Will they really look at me? I am supposed to be the guy who teaches master classes on fashion, teaches master class on business, and like, God, am I worthy of really doing that? Like, can I
Mm-hmm.
teach people along with the things that I learned along the way, or that I'm actually currently in?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm under pressure right now, but I'm still teaching people in this very moment all at the same time because of my, of the transparency. And recently I had to literally let go. I had this beautiful office space that was probably about maybe 5,500 square foot. And Sarah, you saw the place. It's
It's so good.
huge. And I
Yeah.
absolutely loved it there myself. And my parents came and they were like, boy, like, what is this place? This is huge, blah, blah, blah. My family was like, we love it. We're so proud of you. And the community, everybody that I showed it to, the very thing they said was, we're so proud of you, man. And so for me, I had never really heard, I'm proud of you.
Mm.
So that automatically gave me this thing of hold on tight to the office, do what you can to make it work in order for the office to still be there, because that's that one thing that everybody told you that they're proud of. So for me, it was symbolic of you made it, you did
Wow.
something great. And as of recently, after the pandemic, or just for the economy itself,
Yeah.
and just business itself,
Right.
like everything ain't on the economy. Some things on.
Everything
I
ain't
am the economy,
inflation.
right? Everything is not inflation. And so, just from like learning and going through things, one day I saw a vision in the back of the office, and there are two people that are next door to me, other businesses, and so their businesses are thriving and doing great. And so, God showed me a vision of an actual of a door on their wall on one side of the business office, and another door on another wall. And what God was telling me is that I need you to minimize so that you can help the next person maximize. It's
Mm.
time for someone else's business to grow.
Wow.
And it's next door to me. I'm like, so
Me
you
to
want me to
move?
give up you want me to give up half of my space to give to my next door neighbors in order for them to thrive and in order for them to grow. Like, what about me?
Yeah.
I worked hard being here. Then I'm an African American man. I gotta give it up to a Caucasian male. I'm just like, what is the deal here? There was something symbolic there that needed healing as well.
Right.
And so I needed to be able to heal in just that conversation and all of it. And then I let my pride down.
Yeah.
I let my ego go. And I said, God, whatever you says is what I'm going to do. And so I remember reaching out to the landlord, and they were okay with it immediately. And they said, well, let's see if they want it next door. I hadn't even talked to the people next door. I
Mm-hmm.
never knew they wanted to grow or they needed my space. So I invited the gentleman over. They came over, and the next day they said, we want it. We want the space. And I thought that it was me letting go of something that I had done that was just wrong. But for me now, I feel more free than I've ever felt in business.
Wow.
In
Mm-hmm.
my business journey, I feel more free than I've ever felt. And I was dancing in the office last Friday. I'm talking about just like jigging and dancing across the office, and the team was laughing, like, what's going on? I was like, I am happy.
Yeah.
And I haven't been in that place in a long time because it's always been about the go, the grind, the go get, the grind, and never a place of, man, I'm happy. I've released some things and I can just like live abundantly from day to day and not have to have in order for people to look at me like I'm successful, or me need people's permission in order to call myself successful.